There he goes.
For everyone, to feel protected here and breathe in.
And the attempt is
be quiet. Go to sleep. There's nothing wrong, though. Go sleep.
So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Here's MP, and he gets it to go from the high post.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Off target from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by Charlotte. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP.
Jay, be quiet, bro.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range.
I know you're It's not going to sleep. Not an option. 11, bro. Go to sleep.
Edwards. Here's Embiid. Bridges with the board. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket by MP.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Here's Embiid. And the rejection by MP. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. That one goes in. Embiid's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
I'm not gonna tell you again, bro.
If he gets hot, he
Go
can
to
carry
sleep,
your
bro.
offense for long stretches.
Buries the long-range jumper.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Outside, George. Edwards, a screen on Bridges. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean,
Go to sleep.
Designed to garner online attention rather than document real incidents that gets market value consistently. And this will be created from irresponsible portrayal of crime.
Unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride. Right there, that makes the game easy.
Ball finds MP. Bridges sets the screen for MP. And it's sent back by George.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
Pass to Embiid. Outside for George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 3 from MP. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Outside Edwards. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges a screen on Embiid. MP with it. George picks him up. MP passes the ball. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Inside, Embiid. And the rejection by MP. Green kicks to MP. With the drive, Bridges inside the three-point line. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's MP.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. They grab their own miss.
Good.
Embiid against Bridges. Pocket 6. Outside for George. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Answer. Later knowledge staging the scene prompting debate on ethical.
It's either all our GOATs are terrible people, or Wemby's PR team is really trying to make this GOAT debate one-dimensional. Between Steph being an Israeli Air Force member, the KD files, LeBron talking about some he want a vacation in the fucking Qatar and Israel, and Michael Jordan literally being fucking Epstein Jr. Like, this shit is, you can't tell me this shit is not. Wemby gotta have something to do with this, bro. This has to be positive PR for Victor Wembanyama. And he trying to just make the GOAT debate on one lane track. Like, nigga, Michael Jordan ain't shit. Steph ain't shit. KD is a pillow talking. He don't even pillow talk to hoes. He pillow talk to other grown niggas. Like, that's the worst part. Like, you can trash talking niggas that went to war with you. I can see you talking shit about Sabo Cephalosha. I can see you talking shit about PJ Tucker a little bit. You want to talk about the niggas that went to war with you? Kyrie, Russ, Steph. Like, damn, KD. I just, it's too much going on. It's too much going on. Like, this Wemby's PR team, I think them niggas is putting in overtime. Them niggas is working 120 hours. It's either all our GOATs are terrible people, or Wemby's PR team is really trying to make this GOAT debate one-dimensional. Between Steph,
now that we're in the new year,
Yama is going to be a bust. Just look at this clip of him right here getting absolutely fixed on defense. If they should let a bad team like the Charlotte Hornets draft him, that'd be a real shame. Victor Wembanyama is going.
And checking out Philadelphia, 8 games out.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may...
That was a great play as well.
Start to drag a little bit, they picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's George following the miss by MP. The tray. The 76ers another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's MP. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
George passes to Maxey. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point 76ers lead. Miller outside to the inside. Edgecombe with the steal. 3-on-3. George with no one around. Misses the 3. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's MP. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with some changes. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for George. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. And where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Lowry passes to Gordon. Back to Lowry. This one for three. Sexton grabs the board. So for the Hornets, their last game.
The pretty dunk brings down the house. Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Pass to Bona. And here's Lowry. Here's Watford. Now McCain. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Gordon outside. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. With the fadeaway. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Kevin, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Lowry. Following the miss by MP. Count it.
Well, getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Diabate. The rebound by Watford.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
There's the screen, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, pretty good numbers.
Green kicks to MP. Green with a screen for MP. MP gets the job done inside.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with Edwards. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP, that's for 2. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
They set the pick. From deep, Maxey. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's MP. He has 30. Doesn't go that time. Edwards with it. Now Green defending. Edwards passes to Maxey. Pass to Bona. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Down low. Looking for George. He gets it there. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. George against MP. Shoots a fader, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. And that one's good. Maxey.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Hornets trail by 10. MP right side. MP rattling the rim.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
He lobs up the alley pass, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pick by Bridges. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside for George. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Bridges sets the screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's MP. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Edgecombe. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The 3 ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens, and the shooters are capitalizing.
Everything working together. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with MP, and it's Green in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And that one is good. MP's got 38 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Bridges outside. Ball a screen on Embiid. Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
MP with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Ball in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 8 points.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
They kick it out to Green. MP with it. He has 40. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Gets a hand on it. MP on the follow. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
MP driving, and MP throws it down.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Ball. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Pass to Edgecombe. George against Bridges. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. Embiid sets the pick for George. Lets the 3 fly. The 76ers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's MP. He's covered closely from deep. Green. It's hauled in by George. The 76ers leading by 13. Fires it up. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And the shot goes down.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. George sets a screen for Edgecombe. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Not as good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from MP.
Well, MP is always eager to contribute offensively. Where is my next bucket coming from?
And George kicks to Edwards. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP against George. Out of bounds will be 76ers ball. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Fifth on the list, Tyrese Maxey.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort. Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Embiid with it. Now defended by Embiid. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from MP. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
George against Miller. Embiid sets the pick for George. Embiid in the corner. Over Sexton. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got 18 points in the game. Ball, a screen on Embiid. Pass the ball from deep. Not going to go that time. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They lead by 11. Screen by Watford. From deep, George hits it from three-point range. He's got 12.
Watch out now that he's got his first three.
Unbelievable move by MP.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
George finds Maxey. Launches it. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Bridges a screen on Embiid. Here's MP. Oh!
My goodness.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over MP. Embiid, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Bridges sets the screen for MP. Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Kicks it out to Maxey. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Embiid with it. Bridges covering. Outside, Maxey. There's the 3. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Miller with a screen on Embiid.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That finish.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Philadelphia. Some changes for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Plumlee. Green comes in for Miles Bridges. And Miller's subbed in for Ball. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in, so on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Embiid. Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. And there's Trendon Watford. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Well, you got to think better of that next time. He had little to no chance of conversion.
Pass to Watford. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. The 76ers with another miss. Hornets trail by 10. Now, here's MP. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. MP's got 59 points. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Embiid owns the lane.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
MP inside. Guarded by Embiid. MP's shot is good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
McCain gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Charlotte has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from MP. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by MP. Diabate, great positioning on the putback. Now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Maxey kicks to Gordon. Maxey passes to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. Back to Embiid. It's good. 28 points for Joel Embiid.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Miller. MP, that's for 2. And it's good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Embiid. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Embiid's got 30.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Here's MP. Here's Green. Pass to MP. Fades away. And the shot goes in.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to contain it. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw good, MP. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Sexton. And then for Philadelphia, Paul George comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Edwards in for Jared McCain.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
All alone. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 34.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
And there's the bucket from MP.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 8th assist in the game. Green with a screen on Embiid. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers leading. Pass to Maxey. Embiid in the corner. Joel showing off the range. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Embiid throws it down hard.
Absolutely fearless by MP. What a huge bucket.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that one is good.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Hornets. Ball sets a screen for MP. And there's the drive. Maxey rips down the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. Got a piece of it. George! Oh, what a use of the baby hook!
Now, you see Paul George stays strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
MP misses the 3. Philadelphia has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. And here is MP. Takes the 3. Good.
Boy, Josh Green, not a guy you'd play through at this moment, but when he stepped up and made that bucket, the team erupted.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Here's Maxey. Another chance. Green rips down the board.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Outside ball. MP outside. Puts up a 3. And again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Embiid. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going to the block.
Outside Bridges. George against MP. Oh, falling away.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And they double up Embiid. From outside, Miller there for the rebound. And so here's Charlotte, trailing by 2. Embiid. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Charlotte calls timeout. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily and in the win.
Hi, everybody. Time to get and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Paul and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Zach Edey, and it's Coward in at the 2. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's MP, goes to the fadeaway.
Oh, MP, he got that tweener working.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Shot's good by Morant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Morant. Oh, MP with a block. To the inside. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by MP.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Coward. Back to Morant. Stolen by Ball. MP against Morant. Here's MP. Again, Charlotte.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution. And attention to detail.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. Pulls up, high post. MP shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Morant. Now here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first. But he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. With the fadeaway. Again, MP missing. Memphis trailing here. Here's Coward. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Jackson gets the bucket.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Here's MP.
Throw it down. When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Morant, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And they double up MP. Fires it. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. They get it again. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
He buries it from three. MP's got 13 now.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Jackson. MP with the block. And here's Morant outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Jackson. The Hornets making their last shot. Oh, MP with a block. The three is up. And the Hornets, another three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant outside.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And the Hornets making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Bridges. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 7 points.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Miller, a screen on Edey. MP, that one's good.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 5. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Count it. Good.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Morant looking around. There's another block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Here's MP. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right wing. MP with the block.
Well, for a guy establishing himself like MP, playing defense goes a long way.
Fade away. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 29 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Wells, the pass to Jackson. Misses the jumper. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at Dallas, they've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
And it's Morant missing. Hornets leading by 12. MP with it. Jackson in his pocket. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, Memphis shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Spencer. Checked by Sexton. Here's Jackson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic.